subscribe.
You know, kicking it, doing what we do. My homie like, man, this would be a crazy TV show. Light went off. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. That's what I needed to do.
But how
Mind you, I
did you
had no
connect to
experience.
that though? How did you get that on TV though? Like, how did you? What was the connections, the hurdles you had to jump through? Cause
Okay, well, really, I started with a blank slate. I had no connections. First thing I was like, all right, how do you get on TV? Call Time Warner Cable. How can I get a show on TV? I just started asking questions. And they told me what I needed to do. You can do this, that, and the third. I was like, I don't got no big network. Well, we have public access, you know, local programming. All right, cool. How do I do that? Well, you send in, fill out this paperwork, and then let us know, you know, the time slot and how long you want the program to be. Make sure it's edited. Edited. Who does editing? So now I had to go to the phone book and find the editor. You know what I'm saying? And I went with the first video editor that was in the phone book. It's Argus Vidicon. I remember it clear. Argus Vidicon. And come to find out, he was a cool ass hippie white dude that just fell in love with what I was doing. Cause to get that shit edited, man, it was taxing back then.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
And we talking about every week, a 30-minute show every week.
yes.
So, you still connected with the music? You still do the music?
Yeah, man. You know, I rock with all the producers, you know, the hip hop heads, you know what I'm saying? I do a little consulting from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be involved in music in some aspect. You know what I'm saying? I just love music.
Yeah. Well, so what brought you to that atmosphere of music? What was your first experience with music that made you like, yeah, this is what I want to do?
C Love, Carlton Williams.
I remember him.
You know what I'm saying? He, cause you know, I was always just into the hip hop aspect of it, but he used to rap, you know what I'm saying? And I was one of his backup dancers. I was a cold dancer, you know what I'm saying? Like School and Scrap Lover, Big Daddy Kane's dancers. I was killing that shit.
So you was really dancing?
I was really dancing.
Man, wow, man. Now listen, hey, let's give a clap to that because I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, so me, C Love, DJ Precise, calling DJ Cool Kirk, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cool Kirk, you got, man.
Yeah, you can check him out on Twitch now. So we had a group.
You gotta shout him out later on in the, not to cut you off, later on in the thing.
So, you know, C Love started going up to Cleveland to record. He was fucking with Gerald now. You know what I'm saying? Gerald Levert. You know, the whole Levert cast, Mark Gordon, Sean. You know what I'm saying? So we going up to Trouble Productions, and I'm just sitting back in the cut because I'm the guy. I just want to observe everything. So I'm just sitting back in the cut, just seeing how Gerald and them had this business and how they conducted business and how they was moving. You know, they signed Men at Large. They had the Rude Boys. You know what I'm saying? And then we kind of got up under Mark Gordon. So when we're doing Three-Way Street Productions, you know what I'm saying? Mark Gordon bringing people like dog, Irv Gotti used to fuck with us.
Wow, that's
Now,
big.
can I ask you a question? Did you have something to do with the Money Gang kind of getting on and promotion with them?
No, not really. Not really.
Cause I seen a little bit back then, like, you know, the movement and was pushing, cause they was pushing heavy.
Yeah.
And and you already had a platform, and I just needed to ask that question now.
Yeah,
Just
Money Gang, Sonny and them, they was doing their own thing. But I started rocking with Dex when Dex branched off to do his solo project.
Okay.
So that's probably where you get that from. You know, that's my little brother. Shout out to Dex. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? I never knew that. I knew him the whole time when he was young. Only reason why I know it is because I seen you on the picture a couple years back, and I think he had just came from Israel somewhere. He had like some, you know, the mall stuff on, kind of, you know, and you was in the picture and it said brothers. I was like, well, hold on. I've been knowing you for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
A long time since I've been a kid. So
Yeah,
I never knew that.
I adopted it.
And I went to school with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I never knew that, and that just shocked me. And then it made sense even more because I know how much you was into the music. I know how much you was doing in the background, which is you was doing for the community too.
Yeah.
If I'm correct. You was doing a lot for the community at that time and trying to put things out.
You know, like,
I don't want to say you are activist.
no, I wouldn't use activists. You know what I'm saying? I just played my position because you freaking back then there wasn't even a lot of hip hop heads. I remember like me and Rich Nice. You know what I'm saying? DJ Rich
Oh yeah,
Nice.
hey man,
Like we used to have images jumping.
Yeah. I remember images.
Yeah, we had images jumping like a out of state club, and they ain't even sell liquor.
So when you so after your mother passed and you got into this whole situation with the TV, the music, like how did it pan out for you just like trying to cope with what you was going through? Did that pan out good for you, what you was doing in the moment you was going to cope with what you was going through?
Yeah.
It did?
It was my therapy. It kept me busy. It gave me a vision. You know what I'm saying? I had something to really focus and concentrate on. I started setting different type of goals, you know what I'm saying? And it just really, it was just my therapy, you know what I'm saying? Do Mother's Day specials and stuff like that. So whenever I wanted to honor her, you know what I'm saying? So it was good for the soul.
At this age right now without doing the TV, the music, is the feeling still the same? Or is it a different copa? I don't want to say the wrong thing, like Nori. I sound like Nori. Like Nori. When he blitz, is it the same coping
Mechanism?
Yes. Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like in the space you is now.
Yeah. You know, because I'm kind of used to it, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a good feeling. And it's part of my legacy, what I'm doing now. Yeah. Right? Like, what I'm doing now with the podcast, you know what I'm saying, conversations, is more
Let's shout out his podcast too, man. Cause he is always going live. Shout out the podcast, man. Yeah. Shout it out, Al, man. Shout out the podcast.
Check out Conversations on YouTube and Instagram, man. It's dope.
Let's give a claps to that.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I'm in a legacy phase of life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Oh.
It's all about legacy. I'm doing interviews with cats whose music, you know, just got me through rough times. I done partied too. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Yo MTV Raps was my shit. Like one of my favorite hosts of all time.
Fab Five Freddy?
There it is.
Yeah, I just say
Freddy.
Yeah, and they just brought Fab Five Freddy up, seen on Instagram.